Good morning, good morning, good morning, my people. How we doing today? Blessed love to you this morning, bright and early Thursday morning. I'm on the venture here, about to head out of the house in a little bit, head to the hospital. I have a pretty long day ahead of me, 7 hours of the class, 6 hours of the clinical, but to God be the glory. Great things He has done. So I just want to, me pop in and give a word of encouragement and talk about something. And excuse me, I want to talk about this morning something you always hear me say in my videos. If you follow my videos, something I'm always saying in my videos before I bounce out is be a blessing to someone. That's what I want to talk about this morning. Being a blessing to someone. What does that mean? And hopefully that means something plain and simple to you. Being a blessing to someone. Because see, that comes from this conversation or the context of where the Word of God tells us that it's more blessed to give than to receive. And we live in a time and age where society has grown us and made us think in our mind that it's better to receive than to give. And that becomes dangerous when we see people around us who are in need and we refuse to give to them. And here's a prime example. We go on the street or we drive in our cars and we come up on somebody who stop us, beg us for some spare change to buy some food or whatever they're going to do with it. The first thing that we tend to do is this. We make the assumption that they're going to take it to buy drugs. And even if that is the case, what I'm imploring us to explore about ourselves and what are the requirements that God has for us is not to be judgmental of anyone, especially when we're going to be a blessing to them. It is not your role. It is not your responsibility to judge if a person is going to do X, Y, Z with what they ask you for. It is how it comes from your heart, why you give them. If you're on the street and somebody says, "Can I get some spare change?" and you say, "All right, I'm gonna give them $1, I'm gonna give them $2, I'm gonna give them $5, whatever." Why should the importance of why you giving it to them is about what they're gonna use it to do? Why isn't the importance about why you're giving it to them cannot be just simple that I got the love of God in me, so I'm going to share part of my blessing with someone. So when you hear me say be a blessing to others, yes, it may be on a bigger scale where some of us have friends and families around us who are struggling. And if we know that, would we even call them when they say, I'm going to take you to the supermarket. Let's go get some stuff for you. Or if somebody call you from a far distance and say they want X, Y, Z. Why is it a burden? Oh man, they always calling me. If you don't have it, just say you don't have it. But if you have it, be a blessing to somebody. Because you never know when you're going to fall into their shoes. See, some of us get high-minded because we're educated, because we have good jobs, we live in good homes, we have nice cars. We get cocky. Like we would never be there. I would never be at that point where I need people help. Be careful, my brothers and my sisters. God blesses us with the things that we have because He wants us to be a blessing. The day that we stop being a blessing to somebody else, and when I say being a blessing, I'm saying if somebody comes to you and wants some money to borrow, and you can lend it to them, lend it to them. But the Bible also says that when you lend people money, lend them with the expectation not to get it back. That's what you call blessing. I've lent people money and never getting it back. And every now and then when I think about it, you have to just look at it like, God, it's a blessing. Just let it, you know what I'm saying? Be a blessing to someone. God didn't bless you with house and cars and job and money for you to enjoy it for you and yourself or you and your family alone. Share with somebody. Give to charity. Give to someone on the street. Give to a family member. Give to a friend who you know is in need. Be a blessing to somebody, my brothers and my sisters. Be a blessing, man. It's more blessed to give than to receive. That's what the word of God says. Walk good, my people. Have a good day. And may the blessings of the Lord be upon you. Respect.